All right, WWE FASTLANE 2015. John Cena has a big problem on his hands. He's going up against the undefeated Rusev. John Cena is going to be taking one on for all of us here in the good old US of A, waving that red, white, and blue flag. He's going to be chanting like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, throwing the thumbs up. Ho! Rusev has basically been taking on all of America. One guy at a time. He went through, Biggie Langston, and what I thought was probably one of the best morphations of Biggie Langston when he was, this guy that, Hacksaw Jim Duggan sort of crowned him the guy to start carrying the flag, and then he went on and he took on the babyface turn of Jack Swagger, which ended up being a lot bigger for WWE than they thought it was going to be. And from there, he stepped up to the plate against, Mr. Ireland, Sheamus, but he was the United States champion, so it made sense. Rusev was able to conquer him to become the United States champion. A lot of people thought that was going to be the crowning of the Rusev bringing back the European Championship. But it wasn't what it was supposed to be. But, since then, Rusev has moved on. He was a part of the Authority for the big Survivor Series Team Cena versus Authority match. He did, suffer a count out in that match. And that's how he was eliminated. He'd also suffered a count out loss to Jack Swagger. I believe that was on Main Event. But this guy hasn't been beaten. He hasn't had his shoulders laid down on the mat. He hasn't tapped out or submitted. So, this is a big one for John Cena. John Cena's gone up against a lot of the big guys. If you go back over his career, he's gone up against the Mark Henrys. He's gone up against the Rusevs. He's gone up against the Umagas. He's gone up against the Great Khali's, Stinsky. All of these things that he's done it. And John Cena has said it himself. He said that he's becoming the old guy on the block. He's been the number one marked man in the WWE for a good 10 years now. That if you wanted to step up to the plate and you wanted to show how good you are, you don't go after one of the weakest guys on the roster. You go after one of the biggest guys on the yard, and that's what Cena is. And Cena was a sitting duck. The way that they set up this whole deal was basically them fighting over a microphone, and maybe it's a little bit more than that. Maybe Cena thinks that Rusev is stepping on his turf and he is moving into becoming one of the biggest and best guys, and this is probably a stepping ground for him. Cena stepped up to the plate 3 times trying to be the guy to beat Brock Lesnar and take that championship back to WWE and have it out of the Authority or have it out of the team, have it out of the Paul Heyman team, and he wasn't able to do it. So maybe Cena is thinking that maybe he can't get it done, but I think Cena's going to be able to do it. I'm not that big on John Cena become the United States champion, but I do think that this is the John Cena victory party, and that after Fastlane, we will finally be able to say that the victory streak has been broken. That finally, Rusev has fallen down, and from here on out, this fight might not be over. Definitely, Rusev will be bringing in Team Russia, and they'll be definitely trying to make it stronger and stack the deck against Cena. But Cena is the guy that's gonna be able to say that he was the first guy to put Rusev down, chopping him down like a cherry tree.